Hello world, it is Monday, February 14th, 2022, and looking out the window at Defiance, it's kind of overcast and it is cold. It's 14 degrees in my car when I drove into the office this morning. My home office is kind of where we were doing some work on it, and it was kind of a mess, so I decided to come here to my church office and do the devotional for this morning. But I think I saw it was going to be like in the 50s on Wednesday and then back in the single digits by the weekend. So crazy weather. The devotion for today is entitled Love School by Molly Baskett. Molly bases the devotion upon 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8a. Love never ends. And Molly writes, Julie has 9 lives and has a few more left. She grew up in the South with Kentucky Derby bonnets, ran off to be a rock star singer in L.A., and then became an ass-kicking litigator. She met Lorenzo, and they married in a DIY wedding and had 2 sweet babies. The marriage didn't last, but they worked out joint custody of both their kids and their church community. A few years after the divorce, Julie was hit and nearly killed in a drunk driving accident that left her in a wheelchair. Just a few months before the accident, a new love tumbled into Julie and Lorenzo's life. A woman showed up on his doorstep with a 2-year-old son he had not known about. The baby's mother was in severe mental crisis, serially homeless, and unable to care for Abby. She left him with Lorenzo, never to return. Abby started tagging along to Julie's when it was her night with the kids, and within a few months, he was calling her mom. Even giving how hopeless she was against his charms, it took moxie for Julie to say yes to this unexpected love in her life, to say yes to becoming a mother again in the most unexpected way, as a single parent, an ex, and a newly disabled person. She made a choice to make her heart bigger and her life more complicated in staying friends with Lorenzo and falling in love with Abby. Richard Rohr says that life is love school, the chief reason why we are here. You only know what love is by falling into it, almost against your will, because it's too scary and too big to be searched out, manufactured, or even imagined ahead of time. It is all training for the falling into the love that is the greatest. We will not graduate from love school until we die, and even then, who knows? And Molly's prayer. God, keep my heart growing, whether I want it or not. Amen. A couple things come to mind when I was reading this devotion. One is, going back to the saying I always fall back to, you find what you look for. And I think that's pretty true. If you look for problems or look at each situation that comes up as a problem, you're going to see it as a problem, and you're going to have problems. Excuse me, my power thing is going off. Too much of a power draw, I guess. Let me see if I can shut that off. Sorry about that. I have a special power thing, and I had a heater attached to it, and it's probably drawing too much power. But anyway, as I said, you find what you look for. So if you look at each situation as a problem, it's going to be a problem. But if you look for the opportunities or the positive things that it could bring to your life, then it'll be an opportunity rather than a problem. And the other thing that made me think of in this devotion is how some people just seem to have, I'm not sure how to say it. It's just amazing to me that there are some people like Julie who, no matter what happens to them, they find a way forward. And I think that's what God wants us in life always, to know that we're not alone and that we are loved and that there always is a way forward. So I hope that's some thoughts for you today to carry you through this day and give you some things to think about in this devotion. And I hope to talk to you again tomorrow.